Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Mental Health Experience. Today, we are going to talk about something that all of us have more than likely struggled with at some point in time in the last 7 to 10 years. That is the illusion of social media. Ooh, excuse me. What do I mean by that? Let's break down what social media is. Actually, before I say that, there is something I want to say. Social media is not inherently bad. It has a lot of good benefits, but I think the implications for it to have addictive traits, and you can go over here and you could say that the people from, you know, uh, Facebook or Instagram are having attention engineers, so on and so forth. That's fine. It's up to you as a human to put this in balance. It's on you. It's not on social media. We are always trying to change our external environment. The choice is yours. This is why we are humans, and we have something that nothing else on the planet has, and that is self-awareness and consciousness to be able to say, this might not be good for me. Dogs don't have that, cats don't have that, and so on and so forth. But anyway, that's why our prefrontal cortex is so big. The illusion of social media. So what do we see? Social media is breeding an area where everything is fake. Whether you take pictures in the same way, or you have to have filters on and you look so happy. What you are seeing is a few short seconds of someone's life. If they post one picture a day, that is a second in a 24-hour period, 7 times a week, 7 seconds a week. Okay? When you break down what's going on, it is very irrational slash sad to base your life off someone else. So when you look at someone that looks like they're in the perfect relationship, all these Instagram love, everything, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know if they argued or if the wife or the girlfriend has food poisoning or if they just got divorced but they want to make it look good for the photo to perceive an image. So social media is all about perception, and those perceptions you have shape your beliefs. That's why we're in a massive era where depression's on the rise, anxiety disorders are on the rise. AKA, I have to say this disclaimer, I am not a mental health therapist, I am a chiropractor. So this is just my opinion and my experiences going through OCD recovery. So it really is bad, but it's very easy to blame social media. Social media is not bad. It's not inherently bad. It can be very unhealthy for an individual, but that is your choice to decide how much you should be using it, what times a day, if you should be limiting your time limit on it, if you want to use it every other day, or if you don't want to use it at all, it's up to you. And if you want to use it compulsively, that's still your choice. It's not a healthy choice, but it ultimately, as a human, is your choice. So I would say that social media, more than likely for most people, is a negative and toxic factor in their life. From my experience, Facebook is more complaining. Instagram is more illusion than Facebook. Facebook is more argumentative and toxicity with not conversations happening. It's just I'm right, you're wrong, so on and so forth. When there is that on social media, on Instagram, but it's more of this fake persona of who we are. We've all seen people on, and I used to do this. I will admit I was number one. I always took the best pictures where I looked the leanest or so and so forth. And we've all seen someone on social media and then looked at them in real life and said, holy shit, that's not what that person looks like. Or not what I thought they looked like. And this isn't a time to judge, because that's the easy thing to do, is to judge. But we're not going to judge. What we're going to do is sit back and look at the situation as a whole and say, okay, what is going on in our society that people feel the need to have to fake everything? Okay, there's a couple reasons, and it all comes down to conditional acceptance, as I've talked about before. Unconditional self acceptance, the foundation of Stoicism, which is the foundation of cognitive behavioral therapy, which is the gold standard in psychotherapy for lots of almost all psychotherapy. So, most people, 99.999% of their lives, live majority of their beliefs through conditional acceptance. They need to do something or be something or feel something to accept themselves or other people. This is the incorrect way to go about living your life. So let me give you an example. I look at someone on Instagram that might be shredded. We'll use a very unhealthy because the fitness industry is super unhealthy. And you say to yourself, wow, I want to look like that. But you just say, you know what? I would like to look like that. I'll do what it takes to look like that. But if I never reach it, it's not the end of the world. But what people do is, I have to look like that. I need that life. I need that car. I need that house. I need that boat. And if I don't have it, I'm worthless. But that's not rational or true. So people have lived in very minimalistic lives and been very, very content in their life. Majority of the time, you're happy. I'm going to talk about that in another video. This illusion of constant happiness, it's not true. Humans are not happy all the time. They never will be. And that is a complete and utter irrational lie. So we all have tough times. We all go through things in life, and we're never going to be happy all the time. So that's another thing too. Social media portraying this. Some of these people they're happy all the time, and or they live in the big house, but what we don't see is that they're behind on their mortgages. They have 3 kids they can't afford to have. They have 2 Mercedes they can't have. They're struggling to get by, but they're all faking to keep up with the Joneses. This is one of the biggest problems we have in this generation/era. Listen, if you like wearing fancy clothes, that's awesome. If you want to have 10 Lamborghinis so you can afford it, that's cool. If you want to be reckless with your money, that's cool. But understanding why you're doing it can lead you to a better mental spot. So there's nothing wrong with looking at someone and saying, oh, wow, that person has a Lamborghini. What a show off. No, that person might have worked really hard. You don't know what they did for that. You have no idea. Maybe they own a company and worked 90 hours a week for 20 years. Not saying I condone that being healthy, but maybe that's what they did and that's what they wanted and they got it and that's their life and it's their choice. So this is just one of the biggest problems that I see, and people spending entirely too much time on social media, living on the computer, living through other people vicariously. It is just not going to lead to your ROI, say it again, your return on your investment is not good. It never will be good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was something I really wanted to talk about. I'm hyped, as I always am. I got my coffee. So thank you so much for listening, guys, and have a great day.